Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
It's a promising position, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Not the most convincing of passes. Tries to play it through. He's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's being shifted off it. And this is Shevchenko. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Ronaldo, and he's lost his decent chance! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very...
Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through! Getting up there! No, not the best of headers. That's a little off target. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Shevchenko. There's the shot! Goal! Milan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up sipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's managed to gift it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Incapuyi. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good spread. Looking to play him in. And this is Shevchenko. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He shifted it to the flank. Fernandez puts a cross in. There will be a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. 15 minutes till half-time. João Neves really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Shevchenko. Serginho. And he shoots! And it's in! France are back on level terms. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
France restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now he's had a shot! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Chance, surely! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Oh, such a clever touch.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. How very smart. He just got it right.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
France now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
France have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Now, can they get him away? Cross from... Impressive jump! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And this is Ronaldo. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
France largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the action resumes. Pacho. France do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! He's got himself an absolute peach. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
France, palpably stronger, better, superior. He's shifting through Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, wow, that's crazy! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Serginho makes the interception. Oh, nice touch. Opts to play it back. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vitinha. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Great chance! Deftly away. Thinks one through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Looking for the run. That could spell... Can he finish? Yes! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
France are having a ball here. In with the challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! And he's missed it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to take his spot as well.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So here comes a substitution. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Serginho. And a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
France have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! And that's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, easy pickings there. Lee Kang-in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, and Shevchenko! Hakimi with the clearance. Here's Vitinha. And it's Serginho. That looks a cracking ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lee Kang-in. Incapuyi. And it's Rudiger. Played down the flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Lee Kang-in. Now it's McAllister. That is a great pick out. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. 4 added minutes on the board. That's good vision. João Pedro. Great vision. Good take, and is he in? Well, that is one way to stop him. Goes down, but nothing given. And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Cristiano Ronaldo gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. What a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
Terrific effort! And he can thump it away. Cruyff. Yamal. And it's Ronaldinho. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's gone looking for safety. France are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. That's been slipped through. He is through here. It's Pirlo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good! Has another go! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gabriel tries to clear. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's taking on the lot of them. And it's hoisted clear. Ibrahimovic! Goal! The first significant strike. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Cruyff. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's picked out the run. And he's intervened well there. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. But he's left disappointed. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. France trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Caros espectadores, por favor, depositem o lixo nos recipientes próprios para esse efeito. Muito obrigado. Vai-se proceder a uma substituição. O número 21.
We're on the move again.
Pirlo.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cruyff. So what can they make of this? Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And that intercept. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Vinicius Junior! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's managed to get free. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
France still chasing a one-goal deficit here. He shifted it to the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mozambique get their fourth corner. Vieira! They want to be quick to recover this. They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence.
Mozambique have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Seedorf, and it's Cruyff. Mozambique are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Yamal. And that is out of play. Stam. Tries to pass it through. Kompany does really well to win the ball there. Oh, terrible pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
France are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as...
Chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
And he's decided to go for it. Pulisic. Pass somewhat off target. That's rather hopeful. He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Crossing. Cruyff. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Koundé is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Hakimi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
France are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Vitinha. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's in a good position here. Pulisic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé does well to get it back. Looking for options for movement. He has found a way through.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
And he's picked it up out wide, aimed at the far side. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now that looks a decent ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hakimi. And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role, because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. It's come to nothing. And here's Haaland. That's rather hopeful. He's managed to get himself offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. And takes a shot! He's scored! The first significant strike. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 18, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Ibrahimovic.
Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. McAllister is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne running with intent. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. De Bruyne! Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's McAllister. And here's Haaland. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, super. It's Ibrahimovic! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
France have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's made its way to him, and he's in on goal, and he's shoots! Well taken goal. France are back on level terms. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still...
McAllister! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ibrahimovic knocks it into space. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Great chance here from position A1. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Nkapie gets over and intercepts. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard thinks about the shot. Oh, well played. Hakimi attempts a clearance. Serginho. And it's Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister receives it in a good position here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's been played through. Vinicius Junior! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Kamada picks it up out wide. Hakimi. Nkapuyi. Kimmich wins the duel this time. Probing pass. No, he's not getting his way this time. Nice looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he can thump it away. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1 each.
Canada. Coming on to
France get the second half going.
Number 22, Bruno Grimaldo.
And it's Serginho. And this is Shevchenko. He's had it taken off him. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the... And the shots! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Crosses it in. Oh, good climb! Did well to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
Yeah, a wonderful effort, though. It wasn't the easiest ball to try and control.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Haaland. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Erling Haaland. Number 17.
This is actually quite a courageous
De Bruyne.
move, and I'll add
Number
ambitious
18.
and adventurous too.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field. Number 4, Sterling. Number 10, Messi. Number 7, Cristiano
Serginho.
Ronaldo. Substitution.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Sorloth. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Serginho. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shevchenko. Chance for a shot! And that was very necessary. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Chance! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Sylvestre did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a book. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is wildly off target. And it's Guimaraes. Surlot. João Neves. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
France certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he was only too happy to take that back. Gerrard.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
France needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Surlot. He's got away. Schnittchen! Off the post. And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Now it's Surlot. Vitinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Ligt cuts it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! Oh, nearly.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field is number 11. Yamal.
Just eases him off the ball.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, good read.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a cute ball. Narazaki getting this one clear.
There will be 5 minutes.
Back on the ball again. 5 minutes to add. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. The ball goes in. Narazaki claims it without any fuss. Hakimi. Silvestre. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Gets his head on it! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, and there goes the final whistle. France pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. France really did suffer for their lack of numbers
Hello,
here.
attendees.
Well, they
This
were up
is
against
a
it,
Lost
but
Children's
these players can
announcement.
take heart
Would the
from
father
what
of the
was a
boy
worthy
in the
response.